There's a ton of great weapons in Elden Ring base game as well as in Shadow of the Erdtree DLC. But when you think of the most fun weapon among these, which one comes to your mind? Well, currently for me, it's the Euporia Twinblade. What makes this weapon fun is its skill, the Euporia's Vortex, which does massive damage when its luster is fully charged. To build the luster, you have to hit enemies multiple times, roughly around 10 to 12 hits, and charged attacks using the heavy attack button on our controllers will build the luster much quicker. To grab this weapon, you need to have reached Anir Ilum, which is the DLC endgame map. I have linked a video in the description on how to get this weapon. And this my build setup. We have the Euporia Twinblade maxed out at plus 10. We then have the Sword of Light, whose skill boosts holy attacks by 20% for 1 minute. For armor, we have 3 pieces from the Rakshasa set for that 6% boost to attack power. Then we have Lada's armor, which strengthens attacks following a dodge roll or backstep, as well as dash attacks by 10%, and we'll be doing a lot of dodge roll and dash attacks in this build. For talismans, we have the Axe Talisman for a 15% boost to charged heavy attacks. Then we have the Two-Handed Sword Talisman, which enhances attack power of two-handed weapons by 15%. Next, we have the Sacred Scorpion Charm, which boosts holy attacks by 12%. And finally, the Shard of Alexander, which will boost the Euphoria's Vortex by 15%. In the Flask of Wondrous Physic, we have the Holy Shrouding Cracked Tear, which raises holy attacks by 20% for 3 minutes, and the Bloodsucking Cracked Tear, which raises all attack power by 20%, but drains HP over time. To offset the HP drain, I applied the Blessing of the Erdtree's incantation, which restores 12 HP per second for 90 seconds. For buffs, we have the Sword of Light, as already mentioned, whose skill boosts holy attacks by 20% for about a minute. Then we have Golden Vow for a 15% boost to attack power and 10% boost to damage negation. When it comes to stats, this is a level 200 NG plus build, with 50 points into Vigor, 25 into Mind for casting buffs and the Euphoria Vortex skill, and 80 points into Faith in order to ensure massive holy damage from the weapon's Vortex. So there you have it, guys. I will now leave you with some boss fights as always. Don't forget to give this video a thumbs up if you enjoyed it, subscribe to the channel if you haven't done so already. Thanks for watching, and I will see you in the next one.